In our morning rounds, will technology take over the textile industry? CNET Magazine's summer issue looks at the new trend in an article titled, "Is Your Shirt Smarter Than You?" Shirts, hats, and baby clothes are hitting stores embedded with smart technology. They give you information about things like heart rates, breathing, and calorie counts. Joining us now is Lindsey Turrentine, editor-in-chief of our partners at CNET Reviews. Good morning, Lindsey.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
I'm great. So what does this mean? This is a big business.
This is really interesting. Sensors, the kind that you have maybe in your smartwatch, are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and now are making their way into clothes. And so right now, kind of a small industry, but expected to grow to more than 5 million shipping items by 2019.
You brought us toys, so let's get into it.
This
is the Hexoskin shirt?
This is a Hexoskin smart shirt. It's a little bit hard to see, but there's sensors in the fabric of this shirt. And it's really for high-end athletes.
Right.
This shirt tells you all kinds of interesting information. I wore it around the block a couple of times.
Did you?
It tells you your respiratory rate. It tells you how much air you're moving through your lungs. It tells you, and then some more traditional stats that you get from something like a smartwatch. So like your heart rate, how many steps you've taken, a lot of really intricate data.
It's $400 right now, so that's pretty expensive for the average person. But for an athlete, this is a really useful tool.
It is. You know, we interviewed Lindsey for the magazine, the alpine skier, Olympic medalist, and she said she uses technology like this. She uses a chest band that has a lot of sensors, and what it has saved her is from having to do lots of blood work.
Right.
Because she can give all of this information to her coaches, and it's just enough information that she doesn't have to check her blood to see if she's fatigued.
So LifeBeam makes a smart hat that's $99. What does it tell you?
This hat more or less tells you your heart rate. But it's very seamless. It's less expensive than a smartwatch. You put it on your head. Does anybody want to try it? Let's see it.
I'll just take a look at it.
We spent so much time on our hair. Are we really going to just undo all of it right now?
There's a sensor right in that strap.
On the inside,
and you put that against your forehead.
And that tells you what your heart rate is.
And it will tell you what your heart rate is right from there.
And then it shows up right on your smartphone.
Right on your smartphone, and it also gives all that data to whatever exercise app you're using so that you can keep it for later.
I mean,
That's
I think
very
all
helpful.
these things are cool, but Nora and I were both saying that this baby one is perhaps, I think, the most user-friendly, especially for moms, because you forget once your little ones are a little older about SIDS, and this is something that could really help in that.
This is really a peace of mind kind of product. There's this little sensor, and I'm going to take it out and show you where it goes on this onesie. You can buy a number of these onesies, and you put this little turtle here, and the onesie uses these sensors to report to your phone.
What information does it give you?
What kind of information?
It gives you what position your baby's sleeping in,
Wow.
the temperature of your baby, and then how your baby's breathing.
This is very helpful because I know a lot of mothers who were afraid to even put their kids in the cribs. They slept with them because they were worried that they might stop breathing, and this could be very helpful.
This is still $200, the price tag. Do you expect prices on these things to start to come down fairly quickly?
I do. I expect them to come down pretty quickly, and I expect them to get a little bit easier to take care of too. These onesies are washable. You can take that thing off and actually wash them, and you can buy a number of replacement onesies. These are a little bit more complicated, and I think as those sensors get smaller and the battery packs get smaller, it'll get cheaper, and there will be more of them for more normal people.
Fascinating. A lot of really useful information in these things.